So in the official offer, Haymon has offered Jaime Munguia a title shot with Jermall Charlo for a June-July date. Now Jaime Munguia now has two routes for a title. He can either face Yanibak Ali Muhammad for the WBO interim, or he can face Jermall Charlo for the WBC. Now I know you guys all know that I'm a huge Yanibak Ali Muhammad fan. I'm very high on him. I think he's the guy who has a bright future at middleweight. I think him and Munguia at the end of the day are going to be the two top guys at 160. But I would not critique Jaime Munguia one bit if he chose to take the Jermall Charlo fight. I would criticize a fighter for choosing Zach Parker over Yanibak Ali Muhammad. But a fight against Jermall Charlo, a fight against a champion, a fight against a two-weight champion, a fight against a guy with a huge profile, I can never critique a fight like that. And now the question is, will Jaime Munguia take the Jermall Charlo fight? I think risk-reward factor, a potential loss against Jermall Charlo would look way better on the resume than a potential loss against Yanibak Ali Muhammad. Maybe ages better, but right now, no one knows Yanibak Ali Muhammad. Only the hardcore fans, and not even all the hardcore fans know him. So obviously, losing to Jermall Charlo, like, okay, yeah, he lost to Jermall Charlo, but he can come again. Some people would think if you lose to Yanibak Ali Muhammad, that's it. Now, Munguia versus Charlo, in my opinion, that's a 50-50 fight. I would slightly favor Jermall Charlo, slightly. I think Charlo has more power, more explosiveness, more speed, but the activity is with Jaime Munguia. But I think athletic-wise, Jermall Charlo is the much more athletic fighter. I think they have the same height and reach. Let me just box rec it real quick. Oh, you see how people say Google it? I'm a box rec it. I guess that's a joke. Trying to be funny. Okay, Jermall Charlo, box rec. Jermall Charlo, 6 foot, 73.5 inch reach. Let's see, Jaime Munguia real quick. Jaime Munguia, 6 foot. Does not say his reach. I think he also has a 73, 74 inch reach. So they have the same physical figures. They've both fought at 154, now fought at 160. Jaime Munguia did beat Saddam Ali at 154. He did have a very questionable decision victory over Dennis Hogan. He beat Brandon Cook. He beat Liam Smith. He beat Takeshi Inoue. He's had a couple good wins at 154. At 160, he's beaten Gary O'Sullivan. He's beaten Torino Johnson. He beat Camille Shumera. He beat Gabriel Rosado. He beat an unknown fighter in Demetrius Ballard. But Demetrius Ballard did not look like he was a horrible fighter, even though he was unknown. So he has a decent resume for a guy his age. Now the question is, can he beat a Jermall Charlo? Have they been matching him up too lightly for Jermall Charlo? Because having a decent resume is different than fighting a guy like Jermall Charlo. We all believe that Jermall Charlo would lose to Canelo Alvarez. But that's because Canelo Alvarez has been fighting at the top level. Like, we critique Canelo for choosing these type of fights, and people are like, why are you guys talking about Canelo like that, man? Because Canelo is at a different standard. Canelo's at that Floyd standard where he gets critiqued if he doesn't choose all-time great fights, if he doesn't choose the toughest challenge. Like, we critique him for picking Yildirim or for picking Callum Smith after he lost to John Ryder. We critique him over that stuff. Because he's that guy. We view him as that guy. That's why we critique him. We would not critique a bum. People don't get it. It's greatness that brings critics. Now, Jermall Charlo, we viewed him as a very routine fight for Canelo. Obviously, it's not a very routine fight for Jaime Munguia. This is the toughest fight for Jaime Munguia's career. So, can Jaime Munguia pull it off? I think he has the ability to do it. Whether he does it or not, that's a different story. As we get closer to the fight, I will make prediction videos for both. That's assuming that Jaime Munguia does accept the fight. This is only an offer from El Haymon's side. It's an offer for a June or a July date. I think Munguia should take it. Charlo doesn't have momentum. The momentum is with Munguia. Charlo, I think he hasn't fought since last July. Let me just make sure. He hasn't fought since last June. So, obviously, the momentum is with Jaime Munguia. They do have a similar opponent in Dennis Hogan. Hogan was absolutely destroyed by Charlo, where he gave Munguia a tough fight. Now, Charlo, last time he fought was June. Him and Munguia fought on the same day. Munguia has had 2 other fights after that, so Munguia has been a much more active fighter. He fought a very high-level fight against Gabriel Rosado. Gabriel Rosado challenged him for the full 12 rounds. Obviously, I don't think he won that fight. I had Munguia 9-3, 8-4. A clear victory for Munguia, but Rosado challenged him that fight. Gave him different looks. So, it's a good fight. You got that activity inside the ring and like actually fighting, and high punch output by Jaime Munguia versus Jermall Charlo's explosiveness, power, and speed. Makes for a very exciting fight. I'm very intrigued for this fight. 2 top 5, top 6 middleweights going at it. And yeah, that's it. Give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And Sadiq Boxing out.